Never miss another live stream again. Hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and click see all notifications. What's the motherfucking deal, Sauce Nation? This your boy Ed Honcho, and if you're not familiar with Sauce Sports is a Houston Homer channel. You know what I'm saying? So we're talking about all sports, but only Houston. You know, we inside the Toyota Center, so we're gonna talk a little Rockets today. And what I wanted to talk about, you know, yesterday I spoke on how maybe we should move on from Melo. You know, now I definitely still want him to come in. You know, like I say, my position on that is not necessarily changed, but this focus and attention that we're giving them. New York's out there playing games and bullshitting, you know. So how is that affecting the team chemistry? How is that affecting the team expectations? You know, just like we're fans, some of those guys are fans of other players too. You know what I mean? People are athletes are fans of each other and the amazing things they can do. And so if you got a bunch of guys maybe sitting there thinking about, hoping that he's going to come or you know, thinking that this may facilitate, do you think that affects the way that they play? Do you think that affects their mentality as far as when off-season, well, not off-season, but when their preseason starts and they're running games and things? If he does end up coming later, how does that change the dynamic of how they play? You know, of course, sooner better than later, but fuck all that. You know, it's not really about Melo. This video is not about Melo. This video is about what we do and how we move on, how we progress, what we look like without Melo. And if he does come, then that's an added benefit. Fuck New York. Fuck the Knicks. Anyway, so what I'm saying is, like I said, I always said that, or from the very beginning when we got the trade, I was like, man, damn, you know, we're losing Patrick Beverley. And that was the homer in me talking. And one, you know, it's almost on some fuck Patrick Beverley shit. You know, even though he got traded, it wasn't like he willingly left, but he, you know, once he left, he started talking real salty. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of sounding like a scoring broad. And I don't, you know, that's that bullshit. You know, hey, cool, we appreciate the fans showed you nothing but love. The Rockets gave you a chance. When you talked about it when nobody else was giving you a look and giving you love. And it's understandable. You want more. You want to do more. You want to be a bigger contributor. But shit, the opportunities that you had to show that shit, you know, okay, sometimes you did. A lot of times you didn't. You know what I mean? So a bigger role shit, yeah, I understand you want that. But can you own up to that? So now I'm looking back at that, and I'm not so upset about that, because Chris Paul's going to give you a similar level of defense. Maybe not as intense, because he's a scorer too. So, you know, that requires a lot of energy going back and forth. But he's a better facilitator. You know what I'm saying? A much better passer. A better shooter. And so player for player, you know, that's a win. We gave up a couple of other little pieces, but, you know, now that I go back and look at it, those pieces were pretty insignificant. And like I say, not to demean anybody, all the work that gets put in, every point counts, you know what I mean? But as far as to the overall chemistry of the team and what they were doing, you know, Harrell wasn't getting a lot of minutes, but he was exciting when he came in. So, you know, I go back and I'm reanalyzing it, and I always said that, to me, for it to be validated, it needed to, you know, the Carmelo thing needed to happen. Now, I don't care so much about whether or not that happens. And like I say, now it's not so bad now that I look at it. Like I say, it was Mbute, Tucker, good defenders, you know what I'm saying, not expecting a lot of scoring out of them. And the thing is, when you look at it, it was only a couple of Rockets doing all the scoring anyway. You know, and like I say, that's been replaced, that's been adjusted. And now you brought in guys who play much better defense. And so now, because I've got the Rocks were like middle of the pack, I want to say, in defense last year, about 15, somewhere around the middle of the pack. So now I expect that defense to step it up a notch. There'll be a better defensive team. Maybe can get in that top 10 range and still be one of the most efficient offenses, if not the most efficient offense in the league. So, you know, originally I said that I didn't think that the Rockets would win as many regular season games and that they'd be a better playoff team. But I'm still going to stick to the playoff team thing, and I still think they're going to be a better playoff team. Definitely be able to compete more. When you have, you know, your starters going to get more minutes, and those guys are going to be on the floor. But I'm gonna change my regular season prediction. I think they'll win more games. I don't have it a specific number. Maybe in the 60 range, maybe a little bit less. 59 or something like that. But definitely see them winning more games. Now that, like I said, once I really sat down and think about it, kind of pull my emotions out of some of it and just kind of started looking at things. So I can smell what the Rockets are cooking. You know what I'm saying? And what they're trying to do. Now, Carmelo makes it that much better, of course. But like I said, you have to look at this. You know, what if the Knicks keep bullshitting? They may want to, you know what I'm saying, They may want to sit in their own shit and let him ruin that team chemistry or whatever they got going or whatever that little nucleus they are trying to build up. I'm pretty sure they're asking for a fucking the whole farmhouse, you know what I mean, for him. But the thing is, they've already fucked themselves. Like, people haven't forgot about the Phil Jackson shit and talking down and demeaning and all this. So, like I say, you devalue New York Knicks. They devalued the guy. And now they're trying to get too much for him. That's what I'm feeling. So, like I say, we'll see what happens with that. But that's not important. I expect James to be better. He didn't got bulkier. He didn't tightened up. Him and CP3 already developing that chemistry. Been balling a lot together to getting to understand each other's game. And so, to me, that is significant. That they're actually getting time on the court, understanding each other, being able to learn how to play with one another. And like I said, that will definitely transfer over into the regular season, even though, like I say, there's a bunch of pro-am stuff and all that shit that they've been doing. A lot of those guys are talented. A lot of those amateurs are pretty good. They're on the brink, just weren't quite good enough or didn't maybe have the right path open up for them to be able to play in the league. But they're not bad players, So like I say, with that being said, man, do you smell what the Rockets are cooking? Do you feel what we have going on without Melo? You know what I'm saying, Sauce Nation? Because y'all are the freshest motherfucking ingredients. I love to know your opinion. I love to know how you feel, even if you disagree with me. Like, that's the whole point. Is I'm a fan, just like y'all fans. I'm like I say, facilitating the conversation, man. That's all it's about. And like I say, I fuck with y'all. Y'all already know what it is. Let me know how y'all feel. Let me know what you think. You know what I'm saying? Just let me know what you think and let me know how you feel. If you're not a fresh ingredient, you need to subscribe right now. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, subscribe. Because like I say, we talking Houston all day, every day. I've said, you know what I'm saying? We got the live streams between 8:30 and 9 o'clock at night. Trying to do that every night. You know what I'm saying? We can just splash some flavor on that. I don't care what nobody says. I may be biased, but I think they're the dopest live streams on YouTube. Because it's mostly sports, but sometimes we get a little offhand. So that's always real good. But like I say, man, check the links. Check the link in the description below. Go get that Sauce Sports shirt. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate everybody who's been showing love, fucking with the channel, man. Like I say, always trying to get better every day. And with that being said, check out the socials. So that's facebook.com/Sauce Sports, Sauce Sports HTX on Twitter. If you just fucking with your boy Honcho at the real Ed Honcho on Instagram and Twitter. And HonchoSaucy. If y'all want to run a game on that Xbox, man, add me. I add you back. We can run something. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never tripping. Let's get it. So with that being said, man, I'm gonna chunk up the Deuce Sauce Nation. Y'all be cool like y'all be cool. I appreciate you taking the time to hear what I have to say, and I'm eagerly awaiting. Like I say, I'm gonna be checking that comment section, eagerly awaiting to hear what y'all have to say. How do y'all feel about it? Do y'all still feel the same? I know, like yesterday, a lot of people were still saying, let's just hold it out, let's wait it out. And I mean, we don't really have a choice either way if we're trying to get him. Because you got to seize this opportunity. But how do y'all feel about what we have right now? No Melo. Just what we bring to the table, what the Rockets are bringing to the table right now. So y'all let me know how y'all feel. Like I said, I'm your boy Ed Honcho. I'm chunking up the Deuce. I'm out. Sauce Nation, y'all be cool like only y'all know how to be cool, man. And fuck with me. Catch me on the live stream tonight. That's a wrap.